go. Here we are in the BSY Live. Here we are. We're gonna do some pairings. Pairings tonight. Sorry, didn't mean to make that face. Pairings. Welcome to the BSY Live. Tonight we're gonna do some pairings. Hey Alicia, hi Rachel. Hey Sarah. Hi Molly from South Carolina. Hello everybody. Hey Denise from Altoona, Iowa. Hi Kathy from Level Green, Pennsylvania. Kyra, hi. Back on this side of the screen. I know. I wish it was in person. Mary. Hey Mary from Dublin, Ohio. Hi Charlotte. Britt, miss you too. Oh man. Hello, fun pictures from Flock. It was awesome. All recuperated. No, Karen. Hello everyone. I'll say hello and then I'll update everyone. Sam, miss you all. I miss Sam, Alicia, Britt, Sana. I miss all of you gals so much. Kyra, everyone that I saw, it was so wonderful to see everyone. Is it possible, if possible, can you recap the Advent info? Yes. I've never bought one and don't want to miss it. Is it just like one, like a knit or crochet box? Rachel, I will let you know. Hello from Northeast Tennessee. Looking forward to seeing you again at Yarntique soon. Me too. Hello from New York and Baltimore. Hello, everyone. Welcome home. Looks like Flock was a blast. It was. Hey, Sue. You and your BSY team looked so good in all your pictures. Thank you. Yay for BSY Live. Cannot wait to hear all the news from Seal Harbor, Maine. Hello from Michigan. Sherry, I see your pairings. I will. Loved seeing you at Flock. Yes, Karen. Amazing weekend. The Halloween Advent, I'll let you know. I know it is. It was kind of leaving Flock and leaving, like, saying goodbye to Sam, Alicia, Sana, and Britt was really, and you too, Kyra, was really like, oh, because we've all, this year, since we've been traveling more, we've gotten to meet all of you guys that have just, and not meet everyone, but also, we've been friends with Sam and Alicia and Sana and Britt for so long, and it was the first time I'd seen Sana in a long time, and then it's just close friends, so it's always like, because I don't know when we'll see each other again. Okay, so we are going to do some pairings. Oh no, Rebecca says, I'm worried my first order is lost with USPS, makes me sad. Send us an email. USPS has been having some issues we have noticed with tracking coming in and out of Jacksonville. There is no rhyme or reason for that we know of. We have just as much information as you all, but if you are having issues with your package being lost, send us an email and we'll do what we can. UPS is generally better than USPS, and we have been trying to ship things more UPS just because we've been noticing some things getting lost. So, but go ahead and send us an email. We deal with people having lost packages all the time, so we track them and we kind of tell you if it's still in a safe region or if something's not moving. We've been watching lost packages for years, so we are more than happy to help. Okay, Sherry, I'm getting your pairings. Yellow tang and a couple of grays. Yellow tang and a couple grays. Yeah, Alicia says packages also get stuck in Indianapolis with USPS. I find that it's just taking a few extra days for everything that goes that way. They've even had a news story about it. Terribly understaffed, yes. My giant anniversary order arrived while I was traveling back from Flock. Nothing like making excuses for yarn while coming home with yarn. Yes. The bees to honey shawl. All right, so if you're wanting to see pairings for the night, go ahead and type hashtag pairings or pairing, and comment hashtag pairing or pairings, and then anything from badsheepyarn.com that you want to see, we will show tonight. Conceive you live. Oh, and then Carol, I see yours. That I will get. It is Elvish Bluebird and Velvet with Yarn Fairies. Okay. All right. Can you pair the flock colorways with any fun suggestions? I'm looking to see. I don't have. All right, so I don't have the flock colorways with me. They are all gone. I'm treating them a lot like the yarn shop colorways where I don't have them. I can do ones where I can show you some, and I can have some being posted on our group for pairings. That's probably the best thing to do because every single skein we are sending out. I dyed today. Let me see how many skeins of Sedona Sunset I dyed today. Let me do the math for you really quick. So someone asked if we're Lisa. Let me see if I saw your request. Tell me which one it was again. Oh, I see. Pairing Sedona Sunset with a 3 to 5 color fade. I don't see it. So let me see what you did, Lisa, so I can tell you. Oh, you forgot. You had a typo in the word pairing. You said P-A-I-R, and then just N-G. You forgot the I-N-G. So I see. So again, the only thing, I don't have the Slow Sundays and the Sedona Sunset because they are gone. They're all gone. I am dyeing them. They are being sent out and everything else. So what was I saying? I was saying how many I was dyeing, but I can give you things that I think would work with them, but oh, so Monica says, thank you for working hard and getting my blood moon order out. I played Yarn Chicken and lost. No. Ooh, pairings with Peruvian butterfly, please. I love seeing it in person so much, but still have no clue what to make. Yes. Yes, I can do that. I see, Robin, I see yours. How was Flock? Oh, it was great. I don't have the September birthstone. And the October, November birthstones. Hey, Janet. Flock was good. Let me get yours, Robin. Sorry if I missed it, but are you coming up for fun to Fairbanks North Pole? We are coming to visit family for a very short trip this coming week. Okay, I will give everyone. Oh, thanks, Carolyn. You were saying how many skeins of Sedona Sunset you dyed today. I did, I think, 28 plus 22. Yep, I was right about that. 50 pans times 4. I dyed 200 skeins of Sedona Sunset today, and I was not quite done. So I'm dyeing them all. We got home Tuesday at like 9:30 in the morning. I laid in bed for half the day, and then my kids came home from school, and then I was up with them.
Hey, you have like 18 pairings in the queue, just so you're...
Oh, thank you. Hey, can you bring up my flock haul?
Huh?
Can you bring up my flock haul? It's downstairs by the couch.
Oh.
I'll show everyone the stuff I got at Flock for myself. So we came home. Okay, lots of pairings. May want to just reopen orders for those beautiful colorways. I can't. I can't. Okay. So I don't have any of the birthstones with me. When all of our stuff comes back from Flock, I will have them, but I don't have any of them now. Oh man, I feel a little bit bad. Thanks, Alex. I feel a little bit bad because half the stuff that I was like, we had this at Flock. I don't have it. My pies shipped today. Yay, Janet. Pies in a complimentary color for the champagne shards. And then I'll probably cut off pairings for the night. Oh, the Mighty Mom Mouse. I buy so much from you guys. Oh, thank you. Thanks. It's so soft. Oh, thanks. All right. A couple more, and then I'm going to I have to see where's my count? There it is. 25. Okay.
I was saying how many pairings you had because you need to close pairings.
I know. Well, hold on. Janet has pies, and then Blue Morpho and Yarn Fairies. Okay, no more pairings. We're done. Just let me type in. No, Laura got one in. Oh, Laura, you put one in. You wanted Wrangle, Garland, and Kobuk. But you put a space between hashtag pairing and the hashtag and the pairings. And you did a period. You don't need to do any of those. Just hashtag pairings and then what it is. So, all right. No more, everyone. Pies and complimentary for champagne. Stop pairings. Just kidding. Blue Morpho. Okay, I see. One's with Blue Morpho and Yarn Fairies. Okay. All right, one more. Okay, so Laura, I see you said yes. If you can, okay, I got this. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see you said, okay. Now love the bag you had at Flock, so pretty. Thank you. Those are also being shipped back in our thing. September is going to be beautiful. Any chance you will be selling those Flock ones for merch? When they come back, I will see. Okay, I've got to close pairings for the night. When we come back, we will see how much we have. Okay, so I know I closed pairings. That's a lot. Ooh, Alex is here. I had to type in the ones from Instagram.
Type in though after it's closed.
I know.
You can close it and then type them in.
Alex, you're in here. Listen, you're in here managing my business. My time.
Make sure you keep...
Alex, do you want to run this live? You're going to have to sing. Wouldn't that be funny if one day Alex came in and he was just doing it? Your booth sign was the best of the show. You could see it from far away. It was great. Aw, thanks, Melanie. Are we all in Alex timeout now? He's just trying to keep me in. He's trying. I'm a free range chicken. Alex, stop being so logical. All right, so I'll do a really quick Flock run through, and then we will. Don't step on the boss's toes. I'll do a quick Flock run through. I'll show you guys the stuff I got at Flock, and then, and then we will get started with pairing. So I will try and go really fast. Alex, bring the squirrel. He'll have to, if he does it, he'll have to do costumes, songs, everything. Okay, so, okay, so Flock, it was wonderful. We had a great time. And it was so for anyone that's unfamiliar with it, Flock Fiber Festival is a relatively new fiber festival that's held in Seattle, Washington. It's a super, super fun event. There's some amazing vendors there. And so this was our first year ever vending at an event. We had some of our oldest designers, Sam and Alicia, or not Sam and Alicia, I'm sorry, Britt and Sana there with us. They were some of our first Bad Sheep Yarn designers. Sam and Alicia, our wonderful moderators, came too, and they helped all of them. They all kind of helped us run our booth. I was there, Alex was there, and Allie was there, our manager, who also answers a lot of your guys' emails. So, I couldn't have done it without all of those amazing ladies. They did a fabulous job, and it was so, so, so good to be with them in person and work with them. And yeah, it was just super fun. Alex, we have an idea. Advent, more hints. Thank you for reminding me, Rachel. I will also do a quick Advent hint after this. So wonderful to meet everyone. Loved meeting Sana. Allie is wonderful. It was just so good. Like such a wonderful group of people. Dawn, I see your comment about will you be showing the moth and butterfly colors? Yes. Sana needs to have a knitting retreat, don't you think? I think she would be fabulous at a knitting retreat. So wonderful. Any chance you'll go to the Fort Worth show next year? It is too soon to be asking me that. Flock is a lot like having a baby. It's really hard, really, really hard. And I'm hoping that eventually I will forget and be like, yeah, I'll do that again. But we have spent months and months and months prepping for that day. So it was a lot of work. We brought a ton of yarn, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. Except for I would bring sport next year. If we went, I would bring sport. Okay. Hey, Carrie, I'm here. We can start now. Woohoo. Anita, it was so good to see you. And Melanie and Pat and Denise and just all these ladies. It was so awesome. Beverly, just great, great people to meet. So many people came up that have never, that I don't recognize from our live videos, and they were really, really sweet. I had one gal tell me that I had inspired her to do her own yarn company, and that was really cool, and her yarn was beautiful. It was just Betsy, yes. It was just great. So it was awesome to meet everyone, and I'll show you really quick all the stuff that I got from it. So Calypso Farm was there, which is an absolutely beautiful farm in Alaska, and Alex and I have gotten to work with them over the years. When we were in Fairbanks, we shared a little booth next to them at our little local fiber festival. They have always made beautiful, beautiful things. Wonderful people. So they were there, and I got to go and get all of her wonderful yarn kits. She spins, Susan of Calypso Farm, she spins all of this, and then they source this main base through another company. And so this is this kit. I've actually made this kit before. This is the Alaska Cowl Kit. It's so pretty. I've made this before, but Preacher really, in Alaska, he really liked to wear cowls, so one of my kids put it on him and it became his, so he loved it. So I got that, and then I got some of her own, just a little hank of her own hand spun. She spins it all. It's beautiful. And then this is my own personal stash. This is my own stash. Sherry, that is a good question. We have talked about that a lot. She asked about us having a yarn of the month or quarter club. I would love to do that. It's just details, lots of details. And then this is the other thing I got from her. This is a brioche cowl. These, again, with her hand spun yarn, and then another sourced yarn. That actually looks like hers too, but I don't think it is. No, it's just a single ply. So this is a fun brioche kit. So the pattern is on the wrap. And I always find what others choose for their stash really fun. I know, I've never done one of these before. This is my stash. So I got all of this on top of a spindle that they made. They did wood burning and it's all like reclaimed wood. A drop spindle. I'm trying to learn how to do this. And then to go with the drop spindle, I got this fiber from Blarney Yarn. It's Shiniko and merino. It's in Berry Kiss. And so I'm going to practice. Beautiful hand-spun yarn. The hand-spun yarn, Melanie, is Calypso Farm from Fairbanks. And then I got some yarn from Les Garçons for Travis because he loves them. My friend Travis. I got him a little gift, a little present. I got this really fun bag from Ocean Knits, and I got some other Ocean Fibers. I got some other stuff in there too, but I got this from Fangirl Fibers. Emily, she's awesome. This is Twilight themed yarn. It comes with a stitch marker. That's the book cover. And this one is called Smells Like Hoa Hoa Season. And Allie and I were looking at this because Allie was like, Marcy, you have to go see these. You'll love them. I did. I do. So I think I'm gonna, my niece and my daughter, they're all into like Twilight right now. And someone said, where's Travis been? He has been moving and doing a bunch of stuff. So he's been a busy guy. Anyway, this is a DK weight. So I think I'm going to make some like little fingering mitts with them. So this one makes me laugh. I was looking at all these being like, ha, 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 ha. Anyways. Oh, Alicia got one too. They were so fun. And that's from Fangirl Fibers. I got this from Crow and Crescent Yarn along with these little needle stitch protectors. They're just little, I don't know if you can see it, little black stars. And then this is the yarn I got from Crow and Crescent. Her booth was absolutely amazing. And Yasuko, you're here. I'm just going through my flock list, my stash. And then this is called Triton DK, and I think the colorway name is Darkwood. Hey. Anyway, so this is from Crescent and Crow with this. And this is the yarn that the gal gifted me. This is Oakwood Knits. It is her K-pop Demon Hunters inspired yarn. It's so well done. Oakwood Knits. This one's called Golden. And it's an 80/20 superwash merino and nylon. I stopped by Denim and Rain Fibers a long time ago. She made a sheep postcard with one of our colorways. I think it was Coffee Hut, and so I remember that, and I thought that was really cute, and so I always get a little something from her. So she had this cute little poster that I thought was great. And then the stitch marker that are sheep being abducted by aliens that she paints. Can you focus? Hold on. It'll happen. There it is. So that's Denim and Rain. Super sweet gal. This is the other thing I got from Ocean Fibers along with the bag is... where'd it go? Here it is. Okay. This is a Goonies inspired yarn. This is Never Say Die, which I loved. This is a cashmerino, so it's 80, 10, and 10 for nylon. And then I got this little stitch marker to go with it for the Goonies. And Crow and Crescent makes beautiful, creepy colorways. Yes, and she is the sweetest. Hey, Sarah. And I got this. Sana got me a little Fiber Festival bag. Super cute. Sam gave me this little bag with some stitch markers that have boba on them. And I just realized, Sam, that these have stitch markers in the bag. This bag is from Trappings and Trinkets, and it's super cute. And then, what else? Oh, and then I stopped by the yarn shop in Pike's Market. I think it's Dragon Fibers. I don't remember. But I got one of these things, and this is the design on it. It's so beautiful. Do you have patterns in mind when you feed your stash? Nope. I just get ones. Someone gave me this fun little sparkly sheepy. I don't have stuff in mind. I just get weights that I know I love to use and can make a project out of. So I usually get a sock weight or a fingering weight because I do like to make socks. And I know that there are a lot of shawl patterns that use fingering weight. And so that's what I do. Oh, and I nabbed, this is a really fun bag from Black Pearl Magic. I wanted one of her bags so bad last year, and she sold out she sold out really fast, so I went there first thing. Allie and I were scoping out, and we saw her open shop, and we ran. It was maybe like 10 minutes before we opened, and we ran, and we got a bag. So this is my bag from Black Pearl Magic, and so good, so well made. Anyway, so that's my flock haul. Oh, I got some earrings. Where are they? Val, I got the earrings that Val had sent. I'm like, what bag? What bag? Hold on. Here they are. I knew there was something else. You sound like a kid in the candy store. I don't get to do this often. These are super fun little earrings from Sunrise Grove, which is a great segue into our Yasuko, between BSY anniversary yarn and the flock, I unintentionally started a stash. I was proud of myself for always getting yarn for projects. Now I have lost that record, but absolutely love all my yarn. There you go. Yarn Dragon, thank you. The Goonies one is from Ocean Fibers. Someone had put a pairings on there, the browns and grays with peridot, but pairings are closed for the night. And don't worry, we're going. I got those earrings too. They're so cute. I love Sunrise Grove. Her stuff is great. So thank you, Val. Very cute. Oops. There they are. Cute. Okay, so that's my haul. I don't get to go out very often. I don't think I've ever showed you all my haul, and I do buy other people's yarn, and I think it's great, and I have so much fun. And there was a lot of yarn there that I really wanted to keep going. Okay, so this is a great segue because we ended with Sunrise Grove, and everyone was asking about the Halloween Advent, and she did a collaboration with us on our Halloween Advent. So pre-orders for that, you can find them at on our events page. It's badsheepyarn.com. If you go to the drop down to events, we have put our pre-order date up there for the Halloween Advent. It is in August, and I believe that the price is on there too. It's going to be $195 is what we landed on. So this Advent box, we've worked with an artist to create a fun box. The boxes are not like our Christmas boxes. There was just so much up in the air when we had to order with tariffs and shipping and everything else that we didn't want to risk promising a really awesome box and then having that fall through or the price be way higher than we expected. So it's still a really cool box. And we did get an artist to do art with it, but it's not the collectible box like we have done in the past.
We haven't added that date to the events thing. It's in our calendar. It's not on the website.
I thought you put it on the website.
We did not.
Oh, whoops. It's the 20.
Tonight, but
Is it the I think it's the 29th. I'll double check.
We have the calendar. We can pull up the calendar.
I'll double check. I thought you put it in our events. I apologize.
It's on our.
I could have sworn I saw you actually doing it and then said, "What are you doing?" And you said, "Oh, it's this." Okay. So it is on the 29th. That's when we have our the 29th is when we have our Advent pre-order, which is a Friday. So it's our usual release time. We will announce times for that. Yeah. And we do have limited quantities for our Advents. So this Halloween Advent is a small Advent. So it has 13 mini skeins. It also includes a knit and crochet pattern designed specifically for the Advent. So it's not like you are getting suggestions. This is a design that is specifically made for this Advent. If you still want to work on the design, we will be releasing it at the end of October. But it won't be with the Advent colors. So all of the Advent colorways that are in the box are exclusive to the Advent. We are not releasing them ever. So this is the one and only time. Fates and Poisons are not making an appearance in this Advent box. It is all its own thing. The theme is Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and it has all the yarn. It has a knit and crochet pattern, so you can choose which one. We've worked with designers, Lori Harrison and Ariana Frasca. We have worked with them and they've made some beautiful, beautiful patterns. I'm very excited about what they've made. The date for the Halloween is the 29th for the pre-order. This is for the Halloween Advent. So it's a Halloween Advent. It's like we're going to make it where you can ship it. And then if you want to make something fun in time for trick-or-treating, you can do that. So what's in the Halloween box? So I keep that pretty secret and exclusive. We always try and make it really worth it. Usually we do, they're very curated, so it's an experience to open them. This one will have a little accessory treat. Again, we've collaborated with Sunrise Grove. She made a really fun little accessory for everyone. It comes with 13 exclusive colorways. They will only ever be in the Advent, and this is the Halloween Advent. This goes with the Christmas one as well. And what else? I think that's it. The photo that I have, I think I usually kind of try and give a kind of like a vibe or a color palette when we release it. So yeah, so you have a little bit of that, but for the most part, you're going to get yarn, you're going to get a knit and crochet pattern. And last year for the Christmas one, I was like, I'll put it in so that you open on Christmas Eve. We're putting that right on top. That was our main thing from last year where people were like, where's the pattern? And I was like, oh, I should have put that first. It's right on top. And then we'll just have a couple little extra goodies. So it is a DK weight. It's a DK weight. No problem, Dora. It's a DK weight Halloween Advent. All right. It's a spooky surprise. Lynn, that name of the Goonies yarn was Never Say Die. The price point, it was $195. Sam, have fun at your music festival. It was a DK weight. Okay, so that's the Advent information. What day can we put in an order for the Halloween box? So this is one of the only things that we do in limited supplies since we have to order everything and we do everything pretty special. So this is something where it's like, mark your calendars, because the first year we did Christmas Advent, we sold out within an hour. And that's all that we do. So mark your calendars for sure. We will announce the times that we have, but we haven't gotten them yet. The day we're going to have them is the 29th of August. The 29th of August for the pre-order. It's the shipping for the Halloween Advent is We are going to try and ship things in the middle of September so that there's plenty of time for them to get to you before October 1st, so you can start opening on October 1st. The Halloween one is $195. Yes. Okay. Will the Halloween Advent yarn be usable in the order it is opened, or do you have to wait until they're all unwrapped? It just depends. Everyone can go the way they want to go. If you're asking about they are going to be numbered in there. So if you're wondering if you need to keep track, I always recommend keeping track, but we can put on our little labels, I think, what number it is for your pattern purposes. But I mean, if you're asking about if you have to open it all at once or wait, that's up to you. If you're posting things on the group, I just ask until I think October 13th is the final day to open. So until then, just keep it secret. Okay. Okay, I think yes, the Advent is, this year we're doing all minis in our Advents, no full skeins. All right. I think that's it. No more questions? Oh, Denise, I love that you're nicely like, no spoilers. People can do whatever they want. It's theirs, but also there are people that it's like, please don't spoil it. Yes, Alicia says I can do an Advent spoiler post for the thing like I do for Christmas. So in our Facebook group, usually for the Advents, for people that want to talk and open and have spoilers in it or something like that, Alicia will post a post at the top of the Facebook page. She'll pin it and people can go in there and gush all they want. So that's what that is. Okay. All right, guys, we're doing pairings. And I'm going to try and go quick. So get ready. Our first one, let me look here. There we go. Ruby and Garnet is our first pairing. We could have the spoiler thread in the group. That'll help keeping it quiet. Yes. That's exactly right. Okay, Ruby and Garnet. So Garnet is the January colorway and Ruby is the July colorway. There we go. So this is Garnet right here, and this is Ruby right there. Ruby and Garnet. There we go. Something to go with Slow Sunday. All right, so Slow Sundays is one of the colorways from Flock. Again, I don't have them with me. We are shipping them all out. So here is something that I think would go great. One of them is one of the ones that are coming out tomorrow. So this is Lunar Moth. And this would look really pretty with Slow Sundays. It's a little bit darker. Slow Sundays has some brighter colors in there. And I think these would be absolutely beautiful with Celeste as well. There is a little bit of these Celeste purples in Slow Sundays, so that would be really pretty. Someone had put Razzleberry with it, and then Gin and Tonic and the Deconstructed Rainbows. There is some orange pops in Slow Sunday, as well as some really pale pinks, like Clara Pink. But I noticed, oh, this is cute together too. This is Lunar Moth, Razzleberry, and Gin and Tonic. Let me see here. Some of the pinks that are in Slow Sundays, if you want to kind of come out of the brights, was the same dyes and pinks that I use in Clara. And yeah, Anita, it goes with Clara. There we go. Slow Sunday, is it ever going to be available? I don't think so, Nancy. It was available. So it was available for one day on Sunday, and now it is not. So And then someone was putting it with Orange Julius at Flock, and that was also really cute. Okay. So that could go really well with Slow Sundays if you want. Our next one is Foxglove and Enchanted Forest. All right. There's my peridot yarn. Looking for my Foxglove here. Whoops, sorry. And Enchanted Forest. Oh no, Denise, she was late to Slow Sundays. Oh no. It's okay. So this is Foxglove and Enchanted Forest. If you're wanting a green to go with Foxglove, you could also try Garland, which is a little more like a spruce green. But if you like Enchanted Forest, stick with that. All right. Next is Yellow Tang and a couple of grays for the Bees to Honey shawl, which I'm going to look that one up really quick. Okay. Yellow Tang and a couple of grays. All right, I see. And the pattern, one of the ones they have is, do they do a couple of grays on there? Kind of. Okay, perfect. Can do. All right. Hi, Laura. All right. Oops. Here is Yellow Tang, and I am putting it with Romeo and Eclipse. So there are some fun grays for this. And you could also do Stardust, which has a little bit of blue in there with, I put it with pewter with this. So you can see the little speckles in Stardust, but barely there. And there's a little bit of variation in there, some like tans and stuff. So just barely there things, mostly for your enjoyment. When we make colorways like this where it's barely any difference, it's mostly for your enjoyment so that while you're working with it, you have a fun little surprise, a little stitch adventure. So there you go. I hope you like that. I will be using just one of the grays, just want to pick the best one. Okay, Sherry. Well, I hope you like one of those. Any of those look great. Yellow Tang and grays, neutrals. So I think any of those will look lovely. Okay. Elvish Bluebird and Velvet with Yarn Fairies. Oops, my little thing. Okay. Elvish Bluebird and Velvet with Yarn Fairies. And once again, I made the mistake of not cleaning up, and now all my yarn, now my stash is everywhere. Here we go. That's okay. I have Yarn Fairies though. All right. Just cleaning it up a little bit. Yellow Tang and Owl would be good for that. Yeah, that would work. So here's Yarn Fairies with all these blues. Clean them off. These blues always show the preacher hair. Oh, Peggy, 4 colorways are coming out tomorrow. It's our Butterflies and Moth set, which I will show. We have a few coming up. This is really pretty. This Yarn Fairies looks good with just about everything we have been realizing. It is very versatile, and we love that. So this is Yarn Fairies with Bluebird, Elvish, and Velvet. There you go. Ooh, Sarah's knitting with bulky yarn fairies right now. Ooh, fun. All right, there's that. We did pairings for Slow Sunday already. You could also pair with Slow Sunday. Probably Stardust would be really pretty with that as well. Ruby and Merlot. Typed the wrong thing before. Okay. Got it. Putting things away. Oops, that doesn't go there. That goes there. Ruby and Merlot. All right, Merlot. There it is. Okay. Here's Ruby and Merlot. Does everyone remember when people were doing the red and purple hats and stuff all the time and there was a ton of stuff at the Hallmark stores for it? Does anyone remember that? I was little. I don't remember what it was for, but I just remember a couple of my mom's friends really liking it. That's what that reminds me of. Okay. Next is the Red Hat Society. Yes. I'll have to look that up later because I don't remember what it was for. But it was the Red Hat Society. All right. Just looking at all my yarn down there. The Purple Hat Ladies. Yes. Jana loves those two together. They are really cute. The Purple Hat Ladies, the Red Hat Society. Yes. I can remember seeing several older ladies around town wearing purple and red hats. It was cute. Colors that go with the birthday colorways. Okay, so the birthday minis are free minis that we give. We send out an email if you've signed up. There's a link if you look on our website, I believe. Now that Alex is like, it's not there, I'm like, oh no. What am I saying now? What false truth am I proclaiming? So I'm going to make sure I'm going to our website now and I'm looking to be like, is it really here? If you go to info and do free birthday mini, there's a link where you can sign up. So if this is your birthday month, it might not register in time. It takes like 30 days for it to kick in. If your birthday month was in March or something like that, I am sorry. You will have to wait until next year because that's a long time and we've had it out for a while. I think we started in January. So if your birthday was a long time away, don't worry about it. We'll do another one next year, and this birthday mini we will release as a full set later. But this one, it's free, and you can sign up, and it will give you a little code to add that particular birthday mini to your cart, and we'll send it to you. Here's what it looks like. Oops, there it is. She's cute. She's really cute. Yeah. So it says, sign up 7 days before the big day. We will send you an email with a coupon for an exclusive free Happy Birthday Mini, as well as a coupon for free shipping on your order. So we'll send this to you completely free, this little mini. Or you can add it to your order or whatever if you have the little code with your coupon. So that's what the birthday mini is. Does it have to be ordered on your birthday? No. You just get one at that time. You can apply it. So you could use it for the month. It's completely free to you. Will birthday minis be in January 2026 since you didn't start until later in the year? We started this, I believe, in January or February. And then we honored the ones that we didn't. So, but we will start new ones then in January next year. How do I get myself signed up for the birthday mini? Lisa, you go to badsheepyarn.com. On the drop down, you go to info, and then it says free birthday mini. And then if you click on that, there's a little right there, sign up, and you go in there and sign up. So do this either now, if your birthday's in like December or something like that. You only have to do it once. Once you do it, you're in it. Don't worry. Next year you'll be in it. Janet, I am January birthday and got one. So yeah, good. I Janet says she did get one in January and it was her birthday. Jan, I don't remember past last weekend, but we did do it in January. Oh, we didn't? God, what am I doing? Alex is back there yelling, nope. Alex, it did in February. Oh, I'm sorry. I knew. I was like, something in my heart is telling me there was something wrong. And I'm like, Jan, I'm sorry. And I'm like arguing with you like, no, we did. I'm pretty sure. And you're like, no, you didn't.
We ended up starting late, but we are going to switch to a new colorway on January.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
But we'll have a link up where they can
Yeah. Yeah. It's been up.
It was our mistake, but we're not going back.
Oh my gosh. Alex, do you want to take over tonight? No, I wasn't being mad about it. It's just at this point, I'm just like, guys, listen. I'm sorry. I got home at about an hour before we had to do this live. I dyed 200 skeins of yarn today. Didn't start till after January. Sorry. I am so sorry. My bad. That was me. I made the mistake. I said it wrong. Okay. At this point, it's been a while. Since a January birthday, but we'll have a full, fresh new one coming out on January 2026. We'll just keep doing new ones. Okay. Anne's is coming in September. Mine was in July and I got it very nice. Yeah, if you contacted us, I think earlier, we did honor those January birthdays. So, Jan, I'm writing down your name, and I'll get you. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't think you have to sign up every year. Nancy, missed the showing of the Moth set. Nope, don't worry, Nancy, you didn't. We're going through. The squirrel is tired. She is. It is. The squirrel is tired, and I'm sorry that I'm like, it's part of this live. People ask me for set dates, and then they come back later and they tell Allie, like, Marcy said, and Allie's like, don't trust Marcy at past 5 o'clock at night. She's like, oh my gosh. Okay. So back to pairings, stuff for the birthday mini. So with this birthday mini, it looks super duper cute with, I don't have one here. It looks cute with orchid right here. It looks absolutely adorable with any of the deconstructed rainbows. Patricia, I just signed up for the free birthday mini. Thank you. Yay. And also if you have problems with it, just send us an email. I know some people have a hard time with, like, every once in a while someone will say, like, I applied the coupon or something like that. Just send us an email. They are free, so we will send it to you to make sure your birthday is celebrated. Jamie, enough of the birthday mini. Move on. Okay, yes, ma'am. All right. And then I think it would look really cute with yarn fairies as well, because again, it just goes with everything. You can also put it with air or fire. That would be really cute for the little mini. And then, yeah, any of the deconstructed rainbows. Anita says it goes great with glow stick. Lisa, well, I just got to the live. Welcome, Lisa. welcome. Okay, moving on. Pairings of Yarn Fairies with Clara. There it is. Boop. Goes with everything. And our next one is Owl Sanguine and two others in between. So these ones are from, Kenzie, you gonna add mine to my next order. Birthday's on Monday. Happy birthday. Owl Sanguine and two others in between. So these ones are from our 10-year anniversary colorways. Now that I had Alex bring all my stash up here, I'm kind of like, okay, take it away. I'm done with this now. All right, so I think a couple in between, if you got pies in the anniversary colorways, it looks really good with Sanguine. Fox looks cute too, so I'm going to put that in there, and Eleanor. How many are we? Oh no! Oh, he came in holding out his hands like, I'll take all your crap.
Like a 25-second delay, so I don't hear it.
I wasn't calling you for that.
No,
I was
fine.
just like, aw, thanks. Oh man,
I got it.
bless your heart. You're the best. I take back all those things I said when I was like, do you want to host this live?
Here,
If you think you're so good at it. No, I'm kidding. Oh, and I forgot. Someone made me a rose. They crocheted me a rose. It's got to go with Yasuko's squirrel and her potted succulent and coasters. They're so cute. Okay. Back to pairings. All right, how many in between? Two others in between. So I put, if you're getting these and you want ones that are already there, yes to Eleanor. So I put Sanguine. This is Eleanor, Owl, and Fox with these, so that you can kind of play with some of the coppers if you got pies with it by any chance. There's pies with that too. The other thing that, the other one you can use if you want something that's more of a solid, and ooh, I do love this one, is Rooibos tea. Hey Mindy, happy you're here. Look at Rooibos tea and Sanguine and Eleanor together. Look at those. Look at them. So that could be it too if you want something and don't want the blue and fox, but you still love that really coppery color with it. You could also, if you don't love that copper color, you could put Bordeaux. Ooh, sorry. I'm feeling the fox and owl. Emily, they were made to go together. So you could do Bordeaux for a more purple vibe. You could also do a darker gray. Bordeaux also is a very old skein that has moved through many homes. Here it is with Eclipse. So this is really fun too. I think this one might be one of my favorites, but I do love it with Eleanor. Mindy, you're home from Flock. It looks like it was fantastic. It was pretty awesome. Tiffany, the pretty teal behind my head. I have a couple. Is it up here or I'm trying to see? Oh, this one, if this is what you're talking about, this is Water. It's from our Elemental set, and this is it in silk. She's glowing. I love it. Okay, loving these beautiful autumnal pairings. Me too. It is an ultimate cozy palette. For everyone wanting to see the butterflies and moths, I will hold them up here. I just need to, I'm missing one. Okay, so here's the butterflies and moths set. I just had Lunar. There she is. Some of the ones, most of them that I'm holding are in worsted weight, so they are slightly lighter than the finger and weight one, and my Lunar Moth one, So Bright in Silk, it is. Top shelf, bottom of the stack, maybe green. Oh, that one is Alexandrite. I will show you. I'll show you. This is the butterflies and moths set. This is coming out tonight. This is Lunar Moth. Mary Lou, thank you so much. She said, you're adorable and your yarn is gorgeous. Thank you. And then this is Sunset Moth. I love this one. It gives Northern Lights vibes, but different colors. I love this one. And I love this. I'll share it on stories because I actually used a moth, one of those moths, to make that yarn. This is Blue Morpho, and possibly, I don't know. I love the Sunset Moth and I love this one. They might be my favorites out of this whole set. And this is Peruvian Butterfly. Really, really fun, really pretty. Those are coming out tomorrow on all our weights and bases. They are not limited. So you'll be able, oh, hold on a minute. You'll be able to get them whenever you want. Ooh, Southern Lights. Saw the orchid, now thinking orchid and pewter for the, oh yeah, Sherry, she said, now thinking orchid and pewter for the bees to honey shawl, decisions. I also like it with Eclipse, orchid with Eclipse. Allie's top and Lunar Moth was adorable. Yes. Peggy, there will be swatches online when we post them, as always. Just scroll on through. I packed my swatches in flock stuff. They're all with flock. My big huge swatch thing. I did finish it. And I can continue on with my regular Whip Wednesdays. Blue Morpho would be gorgeous with wild blueberry. Yes. Not a fan of moths and butterflies, but this set is beautiful. Great job. Thank you. Will Sunset Moth work with Blood Moon and Sedona Sunset? I have a Blood Moon. I can look. And Sedona Sunset is close. It just doesn't have blacks. Ooh, can I see blue Lunar Moth and Blue Morpho in silk? Yes, because I have them. I have them right here. There they are in silk. So Allie did on Saturday, she wore it. She did make a top. She crocheted herself a top. She did not have a pattern out of Lunar Moth, and it was adorable. Mindy, I'm so happy they aren't limited. I need a little recovery period. Yes. Beth says, I love that you do swatches for each color. It's really helpful to see how the yarn works up. I agree, and so that's why we keep doing it. The last one makes me think of Sugar Plum Fairies. It is like a darker, more ultraviolet Sugar Plum Fairies. I think they would be beautiful together, like in a fade or something. Okay. The Flock Sunday yarn suggestions in silk, I would say the same as the ones we have been talking about. It is a very light colored yarn in silk, the Slow Sundays. Amethyst Quartz with 2 contrasting colors. I especially like pink. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. All right, Amethyst Quartz with 2 contrasting colors, and you especially like pink. Here it is with Fireweed. And I'm going to get another pink for you. Oh, this is fun. This is it with Hibiscus Sorbet and Fireweed. I love this one. So cute. If you especially like pink, I love that. Another one. Ooh, Ooh, Sherry, no problem. Loving eclipse and with orchids, so yummy. Yes, it would be good. Mindy says slow Sundays got me. Beth says I love those three. I think this is a winner, especially if you like pink. With that amethyst quartz. Let me see if I can get a little bit more. I'm gonna do. This is another one with orchid. So it kind of takes the pink and goes into purple. I did keep fireweed in there because I love the speckle transition between like heavy speckled, subtle speckled, solid. Like I think that's fun personally. So this is fireweed, amethyst quartz, and orchid. So if you especially like pink, I hope you like those. Mindy says, I adore that matchup. Those are your colors, Mindy. Okay. Next, pairings with Peruvian butterflies. I loved seeing it in person, but still, yes. All right. So, Peruvian butterflies. Oh, I know. Okay. Oops. So I'm not done yet, but okay, here we go. Oh, I had another thought. Hold on. Bear with. Okay. Here we go. So, I had another thought. There it is. Someone had said sugar plum fairies, so I'm bringing it out. Okay. And I dropped it. Did I? Where did I put it? There it is. It's right in front of me. Goodness. Okay. So, ooh, I love this. All right. Here we go. This is a big fade, but I think it would be beautiful. And I don't know about a fade or something else, but here we go. All right, we're just going for it. This is a lot of pairings. This is Bordeaux, Merlot, Peruvian butterfly, sugar plum fairies, and Clara. So someone had said that it would look pretty with sugar plum fairies. And it does. It really does. So this is Clara, sugar plum fairies in the middle, and then blue Peruvian butterfly. And I'm going to put it with zero gravity too. I just have to find there it is. I was going to say, I have to find my zero gravity skein. But here it is, because there is some brilliant violet in blue morpho. So there's that. And you can pair it with black jeans too, and that would be really, really pretty. Or even eclipse. That would be really beautiful. Katie, I bet it would go with Gothic Romance. Janet, I see you. She said that she forgot about the reel showing pies. That's totally fine. I don't have to show it. Also, if you're wanting a contrasting color for that champagne shards, you could use garnet. It's very pretty with pies. And what was the other one? Echo or Garland would be gorgeous as well as a green. Here is garnet and pies. That's probably what I would show you just because I love those two together. Okay. Emily, this might be it. And then I also put it with incantations. And I think Merlot would be really pretty with that too, or black jeans. There you go. Those are just some really nice fades. There's also some blue in this one, so I'm going to try really quick. Yeah, here it is with velvet. And you can see some of that blue popping in there. So it works up primarily purple, but that is pretty as well to add some blues in there. So that's Peruvian butterfly with velvet. Okay, next. Oh, Paige, I hopped on late from family dinner, but I just have to say, Marcy, you are literal rock star. I can't imagine how exhausted you all are from flock craziness. Yet here you are, still clocking in the hours for all of us crazy yarn fanatics. Aw, Paige, thanks. I feel so seen. Thank you. Happy to be here. Happy to be here. Okay. Next is Sanguine with Merlot and Bordeaux and black jeans. No problem. I have Merlot Bordeaux. That was fun to say. I have Merlot Bordeaux. Someone keeps wanting to see the teal right here and wanting to see them with yarn fairies. I'll show you really fast. We have pairings are closed right now, but I can't help myself. This is emerald. The other one that I think you might be seeing that you're saying is a teal is Alexandrite in Surrey, maybe. But that's what's up there. If you're looking at these ones right here, those are emerald, this green one. Whoops, no, that's diamond. This is my little birthstone shelf. And so this is our birthstone emerald. And sometimes I have some of the newer ones in silk because my staff is looking out for you guys and they throw them in my bags. So this is emerald in silk. Whoops, it's lighter and different hues because silk takes the dye differently. Okay, what am I doing? Everyone be quiet and don't tell Alex about this. Garnet is my birthstone. Ooh, beautiful. Garnet is one of the pretty. It's one of my favorite of the birthstones that we've done. I also like amethyst. I like a lot of them. Okay. Now I want a birthstone shelf in my craft room. We all need one. So this one is Sanguine with Merlot and Bordeaux and black jeans. There's black jeans, Sanguine, Bordeaux, and Merlot. There they are. Is silk better for certain projects? I think so, because it doesn't retain shape quite like wool does. It's also lightweight. And lightweight, I mean not like weight, like an actual weight. It's heavier, but it is more breathable in hot weather. A lot of people prefer it for warmer weather climates. I still wear my wool in warm weather. I use like a fingering weight because it's lighter and it's still breezy. But you can, if you go on Ravelry and you're looking for projects, you can actually put silk as a fiber filter on your projects, and then you'll find silk patterns made just for silk, which is nice because since it doesn't hold its shape as well, it doesn't stick to itself like how wool does, it's good to find patterns that have drape to it. We also have an absolutely fabulous crochet shawl, the Bloomline shawl. That pattern was very popular and the sample was very popular at Flock. It's a great way, it uses 2 skeins of our silk yarn, and it's a great way to make something that's drapey and beautiful and luxurious. Yes, and Sana at Flock, Sana was wearing her plant lady. It was a shawl made in silk. It was divine, so light and soft and drapey. Yes. So a lot of shawls you can use, especially lace shawls, you can use as a silk for a substitute, and they're beautiful. Okay. Next. The crochet shawl was stunning. It's so pretty. 3 blues that have some contrast. Okay. I can do it. I'm putting things away like a good girl. All right, blues that have contrast. I'm going to use water for one of them because it is a lot. There's a lot of contrast in there. It's like a teal blue. Oops. There we go. And your silk yarn is the best. Thank you. It does feel very nice. Janet says, I think most of the colorways just look better in mulberry. It is extra luxurious. Ooh, Carrie says, I love blue yarn so much. Then this is great. Okay. Here is, I'm going to get one more. Okay, this is an interesting one. The Elvish is kind of low contrast, but I love this. Elvish, water, and blue bonnet. There you go. This is a really dusky blue, Elvish is. And if you don't want your blue to be so, drop back there. If you don't want your blue to be so dusky, you could do, this is velvet, which is like a navy blue. So that's one option. Ooh, Val, thank you. Plaid at a, is this, Val, is this a Stephen West shawl? The name, Plaid Adaptation. Is it a poncho? Is it the Plaid Adaptation pattern by Aunt Ninny? Is that the one that we're looking for? Because if it is, I think so. I'm going to choose some different ones because that helps. Ooh, Melanie says, I'm going to make my very first sweater out of Elvish. Thanks, Alicia. Good choice. Okay, Val, that makes it much easier for me. So I'm going to go with some mostly solids for that one. So I think blue bonnet would still be a good option. Because it's bright and you'll have some pretty good contrast there. Let me get some blue options here for you. And I think you could use maybe wild blueberry if you wanted as well. Okay. I'm going to look up that pattern again so that I can see. Okay. All right. I am going to keep blue bonnet in here. And I am going to add Stardust. Or all right. So on the this poncho pattern, there is in all of them like a really light contrasting color. Carrie, Raven does not come in silk. I am sorry. We haven't quite made it all the way to that. So I think this could work. This is Stardust, Elvish, and Velvet. But I'm a little nervous about that Elvish kind of blending in a lot. So you could do it with Emma. And I thought I pulled impressions in here, but maybe I didn't. I also got Air. I pulled Air because I love it so much. I pulled Air for the lighter color as well, and I think you could probably do it with some very high contrasts because it is so light. So here is Velvet, Air, and Emma. Oh, Monica just got a shipping alert from BSY. They picked up all our packages, but they must be getting them out. Okay, that's awesome. So this is Emma, Air, and Velvet. And no, I don't like that. I held impressions with it and I said that doesn't work. All right. I'm going to try Bluebird. Here's another one. This is Bluebird, Blue Bonnet, and Air. And, ooh, Val liked that. Oh, good. That one, Val, was Velvet, Emma, and Air, I think was that last one. Romeo in place of Velvet, I can do that. I'll hold it up next to Air. I'm not sure that it would be quite enough contrast. So I'm not quite sure about that. There it is with Elvish in there as well. Okay. I hope that helps. Air is so pretty. I do love that one. Okay. Next. Slow Sunday with another 2. We've already done that one. Pies with spiced currant. I don't have spiced currant with me, but garnet is a great substitute. I did hold that one up earlier. I think it's beautiful and would look absolutely wonderful. Blue Morpho with other blues. Well, I have all these blues in my lap, so here we go. Okay. Did I already show? Oh no, I showed Peruvian butterfly. I was like, did I already show this? No. Okay. Here's Blue Morpho with impressions. Ooh, any pattern suggestions for pies and garnet? I love those two. Jan, so you could do, are you knitting or crocheting? First question. And swooning over these blues. Ooh, yay, Melanie. I love blues too. This is fun, and you can add zero gravity to this, and it would be really, really pretty. Look at that. This is Zero Gravity, Blue Morpho, and Impressions. And I love these. Thank you, Alicia. I agree, Jan. The community group is great for patterns. I'm trying to think of some. I'm working on the Leah's Lace shawl right now, and that would be really pretty. You could use the garnet and the pies for striping, and then you can do something like Marley or Vintage Champagne for the lace panel, or any of the shawls that use 2 colors on there. That would be beautiful. Ooh, Emma instead. I will put Emma in there as well, or instead of. But our group is way more in the know with patterns than I am. I'm still working through my whip, so I haven't even let myself look at patterns lately because I'm just like, finish, Marcy, which is really hard when I just got all those flock goodies. And I have a few other things I want to make. This is Zero Gravity, Blue Morpho, and Emma. And, okay, put that away. Here's Blue Morpho with Wild Blueberry. Ooh, Fanny Price would be pretty with that too. Oh, it would be pretty with this one. This is Wild Blueberry, Blue Morpho, and Fanny Price. Ooh, Carrie had one. Empire Shawl 2 from Megan Co. She put the link in Facebook. This is very beautiful. This is Wild Blueberry, Blue Morpho, and Fanny Price. Someone make something out of this. please. That's so pretty. Okay. Here is, excuse me, Blue Morpho. Yes, Mary, I did. Those champagne shards pattern with pies and garnet would be beautiful as well. This one, I'm trying to put it with a variegated yarn. Oops. Here it is with Starry Night. I'll get more of the blue showing in there. And we have to show Blue Morpho with velvet. Mindy, okay, I will. Here it is with velvet. I'm sorry, not velvet. Elvish. So pretty. Blue Morpho has a ton of speckles on the back. And in this skein, so lovely. Will you be putting snapshots of all shown up? Candace, if usually someone volunteers and does that on our group. And if they do, we are very grateful. And if not, we replay. Robin, the moths and butterflies are not limited. So they'll be around for a while. Zero gravity would pop with that. Velvet and impressions go with everything. Yeah, just about. Okay. Wild Iris. Ooh, I'll try Wild Iris. With Blue Morpho. That is really pretty. Ooh, someone said, Rachel, Blue Morpho with water. And I had another thought of it too. I had a thought, but I forgot. Oops, it was in and out. Oh, I remember now. This is Blue Morpho with water. Very, very beautiful. Where is... was this it? We were looking at, I think in the studio I was looking at Yarn Fairies and Wild Iris together, and I think they would be really fun. That's what I was thinking of. Just a little side quest there mentally. Okay, moving on. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Pies, Fox, and Impressions. I have all these blues in my hand. I will have to put away. But I have Pies and Fox already out and Impressions in my hand, so perfect. Elvish. There it goes, right there. That goes with that. This goes with that. There. I have all the new releases kind of out there. Birthstones are collecting there. And then I have everything else sorted by color and sometimes set. Sometimes people want to know, they ask how I sort these shelves. And I have holiday releases. This is how my brain works. I have holiday releases all in one. I have kind of colors, fall tones, fall and Halloween tones kind of in one area. I have all my Alaska sets together, and then I have Christmas together, and then I have all my brights down there. All right. Oh, Pies, Fox, and Impressions. Pardon. Thank you for bearing with. This is super cute. Pies, Fox, and Impressions. And air pairings. Well, we've been using air a lot today. Okay, where are we wanting to go color-wise? So this would be absolutely beautiful. This is Elvish, Dreamweaver, and Air. This set makes me feel so peaceful. Like, I looked at it and was like, And sometimes yarn should do that for you. This made me feel instantly at peace. And if you want a nice contrasting color in there, you could put Eleanor. Oh, so cute. I love this. This is nice. Okay. Or you could put Patricia, please bring back pies. I just did for a whole month. Here this is with Fanny Price, and this is an absolutely beautiful set. So this is Air, Dreamweaver, Fanny Price, and Elvish. This also makes me sigh with happiness. So that's what I would put, and I don't really want to go any further than that because I think it's absolutely beautiful. You could also pair Air with like Feather and Stardust for something really beautiful, or Romeo. It's just so ethereal, so beautiful. So I love the things that keep that really light feeling with it just to go with the yarn. Did you bring back pies? Yep, I brought back pies all last month. It's now gone, but pies was back for a month for our 10-year anniversary, so it's gone again. But that's it. That's the last time. Air would be pretty with owl. It maybe it would. I haven't put it with owl. Okay. Emily, yay, but Marcy giveth and Marcy taketh away my lament over pies and owl. Oh, it's funny. Cute for a baby kid blanket, yes, or just a beautiful shawl. What was the last one you paired with Air? It was Feather, one of my favorites. Janet, I teased you about pies for forever, so when you brought it back, I got 8 skeins. Thank you, Janet. You know, I love pies. I think I'm going to save some for my own stash because it was really, really pretty. I love those rusty orange fall colors. That was pies and Feather. Are you glad the anniversary blitz is over? Yes. Yes. It was fun to do. I'm very glad we did it. We made so many pans of yarn. So thank you, everyone. But it was a blitz. It was intense. Lisa, I see you calling for eggnog. I don't think I can convince my staff to do it. We did birthday yarn stuff. Ooh, the willows with Eleanor. Where did Eleanor just go? I just had it. Oh, here it is right in front of me. Goodness. Oh my gosh. The most ordered anniversary colorway. So, I would have to look at the stats, but I could tell you what it felt like was the most. It felt like Blood Moon was the most, with Calico Prairie coming in hot. And we made a ton of Sanguine, and pretty much all of them, I think, were pretty high up there on our lists of what we did, but those ones were the ones where we would just have tables full of them. So, and Shiny Bright, Beach Towel, they all were wonderful. Valerie, and guessing flock releases were hot also. Valerie, I made 200 skeins of one colorway today, and I didn't even get through half of it. So, yeah. Blood Moon needs to be permanent. It does not. That is one of the hardest colorways to make. These last few days, our team has been killing it. They have been making, we're done with them, but they've finished the final bit today, I think. Just a few straggler orders, like the very last ones. And the ones that were ordered at like the crack of middle of the night, the last day, a few orders slipped in, and they were finally just all finished up today, and now we're cruising through. I think we went through 3 days worth of orders for the dye list for tomorrow. So we're catching up very quickly. and everyone else is just working on everything else. So you'll see we have fulfillment banners up right now. Everyone else is, the shipping team was a flurry today, and so is the dye team. How many skeins can you dye at one time? Per pan is 4, all our batches are 4 skeins per pan. So if someone orders a sweater, we do all those pans side by side, sweater quantities. But we dye hundreds of skeins a day. Okay. Someone was saying, oh, Denise, you guys are awesome. Thank you. But just today for me, I had a couple different things going on. It was a long day. I've been doing all the flock colorways so that our staff can work on all the stuff that they have going on. They'll probably help me with a few other ones because have our trip coming up. God bless them for helping. And I've been doing those ones, and it's a lot. Okay. Oh, yay, Christine, my order got sent today. Can't wait to get it. All anniversary colors. Woohoo! Thank you. All right. This was in the Willows and Eleanor. Ooh, this is so left field, but I absolutely loved when you did that random live during the week of just shop workflow, a little peek behind the scenes. It was so cool. I would love to do that again. We've been kind of trying to talk about when we could, when that happened. It was when there was a huge snowstorm where we're at in Florida. And there was snow and ice on the ground for 3 days. And so Alex and I, because we're used to driving in weather like that, we were like, we're going to work. So we went to work, and a couple people had good tires and stuff, so they made it in. But that was fun because no one else was there and we could just go. So we've been kind of trying to think about when I could go in and do that again because I had a lot of fun. But it's kind of just to not get in the way of everyone because we have one computer that works on order flows and it's busy all day long. So I've been trying to find a way when I can go in that doesn't interrupt our staff's orders and what they're working on and their workflow because they're very busy and I don't want to get in their way. And then I'm also trying to figure out when can I do that that's not like on a weekend or a night because I do work Monday through Friday as well. So oh, as part of your merch, can we get a shirt that says "We digress"? That's funny. That's funny. Okay. So yeah, I've been thinking about when I can do one again. Oh, Anne, you have the trunk show in Johnson City in September. I think I'll be able to come to that one. Make plans. Come. Midnight is always an option. Nancy, I'm asleep by then, but I know. All right. What time is it? 8:39. We're going late again. Okay, let's go, Marcy. Crystal ball with 2 bright contrasting colors. Okay, brights. Let me see here. Okay. I'm actually going to I'm thinking about emerald for a bright contrasting color. I would say bright. Okay, so here are some. Oops. This is crystal ball with yellow tang and zero gravity. Crystal ball is definitely on the warmer side of brights. Will your next show have a special color scheme we can order on site like Flock? I don't do those for trunk shows, which is our next one that we're going to be at. So no to that. Sometimes if the shop has capability and they want to, they will list limited quantities. It's their one. So anything that I bring for trunk shows, that colorway is for that shop and that shop only. Did you hoard any of the anniversary colors for your own shop, like say glow stick? I actually really would like to keep sanguine and pies. If I could keep any, those were the ones I would keep. Ooh, Jennifer, I want to see your wrap with Orchid Festival of Lights and Yarn Fairies. That sounds beautiful. Ooh, Nancy, are you ever coming near me, like somewhere in Wyoming, Salt Lake City, or Idaho Falls, or Montana? Never say never, Nancy. I never say never. So those are the two bright contrasting. You could also do, this is not a contrast, I don't think, because it's very similar, but Merlot is probably the closest purple with those. My brain has a hard time with the contrasts, but we'll work on it. Orchid is a fun one as well. I was just trying it with fire and it's okay, but it's not like amazing. Let me look. Okay, I'm gonna try one last one. No. Just kidding. This is the last one. Okay, here it is. I like this. I like this. I like this. Chartreuse would have been perfect. You're right, Sarah. Okay. These are bright contrasting colors. I do like them. This is Crystal Ball, Orchid, and Sour Apple. I do like them together. You could probably do like a pink in there too, maybe, because Crystal Ball has some pink in there. So I think it works with the Orchid. All right. Lunar Moth, Celeste Air, and Gin and Tonic. Where am I going? There. Celeste, Gin and Tonic, Lunar Moth, Air. Ah, this is beautiful. This is really pretty. Very gentle and lovely. So this is Air right here, Lunar Moth, Celeste, and Gin and Tonic. Oops. There we go. Impressions, Haiku, and Hibiscus Sorbet. I can tell you right now, this one's going to be wonderful. Haiku, Impressions. Really, really fun. I do recommend 10 out of 10. This is really pretty. Summer Breeze Blues in Greens. What would we consider Summer Breeze Blues? Maybe Razzleberry? Maybe Razzleberry? Yes. Summer Breeze Blues and Greens. Are we wanting blues and greens together? Ooh, Sea Glass, that would be pretty. This is Razzleberry with the Shire. Here is Sea Glass with the Shire. It also looks pretty with like Emerald and Enchanted Forest. Oops. Here it is with Emerald. Aquamarine would be really pretty as well. This is Aquamarine. And oops. Dropping things. Oops. Yes, okay. If Emerald, I like Emerald with both of these. It's kind of light and bright. If you want to go a little bit darker with the green. Ooh, Razzleberry and Sea Glass. Thanks a bunch. You're welcome. Oh, good. We did it. Okay. Check and check. Pies and complimentary for champagne. Oh, we already did that one. The champagne shards. That's what that one is. Blue Morpho, Yarn Fairies, Prince, and Emma. Blue Morpho, wherever my Yarn Fairy skein went. Where did that go? Am I holding it? There it is. Blue Morpho, Yarn Fairies, Prince, and Emma. Emma. Eleanor. Putting stuff away, and Prince. Okay. Oh, that's a blue we didn't do. Blue Morpho and Prince. It really brings out that like purpley blue in Prince. Very beautiful. Ah, gorgeous. And then Eleanor and Yarn Fairies. There they are. So this is Emma, Prince, Blue Morpho, and Yarn Fairies. There we go. Nancy, I've got my credit card all ready for Moths tomorrow, and then I'm done until Christmas. But I had 3 little boys ask me to make winter hats, so I got their colors stocked up. Aw, fun. Carry order up. Do they mean colorway Summer Breeze along with blues and greens? Maybe they do, Anne. I don't have the Summer Breeze colorway with me. That's a Yarn Shop colorway. Always surprised to not see more William Wilson pairing requests. It's one of my faves, one of my favorites too. Haiku is one of my first BSY purchases. It was my first ever skein, so many colors. I always got tonals. I love Haiku. Thank you for all the pairings. Of course, Carol. The day of a 1 hour show or a long one. Thank you for your family. Aw, no problem, Carol. This is fun. We're at almost 2 hours right now, so we're almost done here. But we had a lot to talk about. And then here's the last one, Wrangle, Garland, and Kobuck. I got it in there. Hopefully, if you've made it this far. Okay. Here they are, Wrangle, Garland, and Kobuck. So Wrangle is like a slate blue gray color. Wrangle, Garland, and Kobuck. Beautiful. And that's it. Terry, I did the whole rest thing for the sale, and now these blues and greens and purples are screaming at me. So beautiful. Hey, they'll be around, all these ones that we've had. Whew. Okay, everyone. That is it. Thank you all for bearing with. It was a long one, but we did it. It was super fun. We saw some beautiful yarn. I showed you all my stash, which is probably why we're 2 hours late. My bad. The Advent is coming on the 29th is when we're doing our pre-order for the Halloween Advent. The Halloween Advent. Our Christmas Advent will be in September. All right. So, beautiful. You're welcome. Happy to be here. Happy to pair with everyone. These are all of the colorways. This is the Butterflies and Moth set. It is coming out tomorrow. The swatches will all be online. This swatch is freaking amazing. Ha. And then these are all absolutely beautiful. They're coming out tomorrow. They are not limiteds. We do have some more non-super washes coming out. They're darker in tones. There's like a blue one, an herb green one, and a sun yellow one. They're coming out in a couple of weeks, and then we will have our Halloween Advent after that. The other thing is that this is our last live for the month of August. We're taking a little bit of a break. We are going to visit family, going home to Alaska to visit family for a little bit, and then we're coming back, and we'll get right back into the swing of things. So anyways, I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who got flock colorways and anniversary colorways. I hope you all love your yarn. Flock colorways should be going out possibly starting tomorrow. Some of them starting tomorrow, and then also into next week. So you should see those moving. Butterflies and moths are permanent. So thank you, everyone. All right. Have a good night. Bye.